countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Okay. Death comes in threes, wins come in twos, cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job, pull up and pop out and pull off. Hat on and hood on, pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one, they want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense, I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m., check out. Might give her one foul, just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
That's right. Mike, number 53. Mike. Let's go double count right here.
On the carry, here's Marshawn Lynch. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Wilson to throw. Out to his left. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. They go play action now. Wilson rolling to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got the artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Something we're seeing more of with the rise of the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back him up. After the penalty, it's McCoy. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Mahomes now to throw. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Quadre Diggs. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. And not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to take off with it. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
Check 380. Check 53. 12, 12, 12.
Here's Travis Homer, the former Miami Hurricane. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a third down. From the shotgun, Wilson on the move to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. They'll run with Lynch. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Go! Let's go! First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Trey Flowers picks it, and this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Second down and goal. Wilson. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. 6-0 our score after 1. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. To throw is Wilson, buying time to his left. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on-knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's caught at the 3. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Quentin Jefferson. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. To try again after the sack. Mahomes. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Mahomes in the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Going to let one fly and for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Now it's Wilson. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot of picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has gotten together, the defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Bobby Wagner, the former second-rounder out of Utah State, with a sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelce. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Mahomes going to throw. He's got it to Williams. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right. And it's complete to Kelce. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. A first trip to the red zone for KC. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Mahomes to throw once more. He finds Robinson. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there.
Under pressure, they got him again. With a sack, it's Ziggy Ansah. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Here we go. 4th down, Mahomes. And this is caught. That's Watkins. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort, picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From just shy of midfield, Mahomes. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8. Mahomes now on first down. It's Kelsey on the ground. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that time.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 12. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. With that incompletion, you know, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston won round 1, week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those two teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the playoffs?
Well, Tennessee just lost at home to Houston, and now we'll have to go on the road to play them again in week 17. So I would say, on the surface, you would think Houston. They have the quarterback as well in Deshaun Watson that scares everyone. But I'm picking Tennessee as the team that could go deeper because of their defense. That's really a top 5 defense on any given Sunday. Their ability to rush the passer, their ability to play the ball in the air. I like that Tennessee team, and I think Ryan Tannehill, the switch to him at quarterback, has really energized that club.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
380. 53 at the mic. Alert.
First down, the run with Lynch. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Wilson's throw caught by Metcalf. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. I'll go special. Come on, D. Hey, alert 3.
Operating from the gun. Wilson escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. They'll run this with Homer. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. He's going to take off with it. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Being chased out left. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. Here the Seahawks, they're able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. The improv out there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that in. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel got a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me. Baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off. Each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. Okay. 10K on the countertop. Don't look so shocked. It's nothing new. Okay. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. Ay. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket. No change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. receptionist. What now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her one foul.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson steps away to his left. He's got it to Ingram, complete. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On the ready, 54. Mike 54. I'm coming after you. Okay? Check out
And now he'll tuck it and run. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line. Throwing is Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
First down, Ravens.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Jackson throwing here, complete to Boyle. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 23-yard run. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Here's Jackson, and he will get in to make it 8-0. Opening drive touchdown, and 2-point conversion.
Amazing nowadays for the kickers. I've actually talked with a few of them. They're more concerned about the point after touchdown than actually missing regular field goals. So maybe the coach is taking some pressure off here and just going for 2 and saying, I'm saving you for the big stuff later.
He's hanging out by the net. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line. Yellow. 36. Let's get the ball.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback. No matter the situation in there, the defense won the battle. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him, so I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Mahomes now to throw. He is going to find Hill here. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Throwing now is Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Dancing to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce there to make the grab as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. And again, it's Mahomes being chased out left. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
At the 32-yard line.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They run from the pistol with Ingram. Able to push his way through. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. These two teams all tied after 1. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Josh Bynes in to drop him behind the line for a loss of a yard. On 2nd down now, it's McCoy. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a 1st here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Now here's Mahomes. He finds McCoy. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And that is going to be incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Well, let's get back to the playoff picture. We talked about the AFC. Let's look at the NFC. That race starting to come into focus. We know most of the teams, Seahawks, 49ers, Saints, and Packers all in. Vikings in good shape. How do you handicap this race? It seems like anyone can beat anyone.
I think you're spot on, because if you were going into the playoffs with these teams that we're going to talk about, who would you make the absolute favorite? It could be anyone, right? It could be Seattle. It could be San Francisco. It could be New Orleans. I know Minnesota's probably going to...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. From the 45 on 2nd down. Mahomes. And going deep. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Chris Jones gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. On 3rd down, Jackson steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. He was looking for Watkins that time.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson has got his man. It's Andrews. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
Let's be frank, you hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage, but in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Play action. It's Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 35. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. On 1st down, Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point safely through. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Time remaining for likely one final play. You're on your side of the field, but, you know, heck, maybe you throw it up 50-plus yards, see what happens.
Don't forget that taking the knee is the right play to make because you just get out of there, you regroup, you start over. But if you're going to take the shot, you do have a chance of either making the play happen or picking up a deep pass interference call. And remember, it's the NFL. You get yardage. It's not just a 15-yard play. You could have something big here. Let's see if they take the shot.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Morris Claiborne. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Buying time to his left. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes.
Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. And that is one, no doubt, that may come back to haunt them because the PAT tied it. They didn't need to go for two.
I keep searching for an explanation. I know it's quick right here. I think I can search for the next year and not come up with anything that absolutely works. Kick the point, man. Kick the point. I don't get it.
Hey, 57, 57. Quiet, 64, weak.
Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. After the sack on first down, Mahomes dancing to his left. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Demarcus Robinson, 55 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now Jackson on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Well, Charles, while we have a second, we talked about the NFC playoff picture, but I wanted to get your thoughts on a hot topic right now in NFL circles. That's awarding a home game to every division winner, regardless of record. It's happened twice in this. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They go play action. Now Mahomes rolling to his left. He may try and run for this. Kansas City touchdown.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him. Now, are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spy? But they have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting them.
Butker now to add the extra point. Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left and no good. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. There goes Mark Ingram. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, 49 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Whoa. He just yanked that one well to the left and no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. On play action, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go. And got his man, complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line. Before he's out of bounds. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes being chased out left. And go. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And the return will stop him well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Jackson now, flushed out right. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. 3 down.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Mahomes. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And it's complete. They're going to get the first. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Jackson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Again, they'll run with Ingram. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They go play action with Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And able to knock that one down to the ground.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
This is a clutch game, YouTube.
They'll run on 1st down.
Face mask?
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 6. Mahomes to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. And now it's 3rd down. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Alright, but I need to get up by a good amount of points.
Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. The fake catches everyone by surprise. The Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
I don't know who exactly made the call. Was it a special teams coach? But it had to be okayed by the head coach. Gutsy call. Fake field goal that results in a touchdown. A terrific play.
Butker on for the PAT. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. It's Kelce on the ground. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're back now in KC. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board.
I was waiting on getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich, nigga salty. Oh, don't anybody else.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
I'm blessing too.
Jackson on 1st down. It's brought in.
Straight up out of there, baby. Super speed, super speed, super speed, super speed, super speed, super speed, super speed.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Which night eat that? Let's just start it.
Willie Snead.
I keep it on me, ain't gotta go get that.
As his guys are back within a single score.
He only down by me.
So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you
Come on, pick a play.
that maybe they were a little bit soft and what they were lining up with on defense. Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score. Flush to his right. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find
Hey, but you're not eating it. Let's just talk.
Near the goal line on a 2-point conversion.
Chad.
All that exit, there's not
Hey, Chad, I'm selling on purpose because I know I'm better than you.
Closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Chat, I'm selling on purpose, chat.
This will be fielded at the 8.
Selling on purpose, chat. Stop selling on purpose, chat.
You have one person to the 25-yard line.
Selling on purpose, chat, yeah.
The Chiefs' offense about set to begin.
Everybody watches it after. They don't watch it live. A lot of people watch my stories.
Escaping the pressure. He'll run it.
Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes.
I guess no need
Pat
to force
T.
it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. One play has
You can't tell me I'm not
40
good.
already, and another 1st and 10 from the shotgun. It's a give to McCool.
Everyone smoking that boy like some french fries. Everyone smoking that boy like a good fry. Trying to get money, I'm fighting these pesos.
You also want to still kind of be in
Baby
attack mode
dice.
too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched.
Woo!
To go over things just like this.
Got a man that's caught inside the 10.
Buka. Did you see that?
I know he is so good.
He is good.
Able to extend their lead.
Devontae, you good?
Now to add the extra
Oh, that man
point.
left. That man left.
Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He realized left. He realized left. Oh my God.
Completed successfully.
So I don't think he's gonna play him.
To do that, did someone double dog Darren? I was doing that.
Oh,
They saw something on film. Did you see
he's
something on
hurt.
film when
He was
to
the
try
best
something from
team.
the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
Macau, if this happened to you when you was up 8-0, I'd be hurt if I was Delonte right now.
First and 10.
I'd really be steaming.
Jackson, this one complete to Ingram. It'll be a 3-yard gain.
But
And it'll
if that was me, I would be bro.
That first down completion only netted him 3.
Niggas like early. Niggas like early days.
He's good.
Niggas like early days, B.
Closer to midfield across the 45. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Jackson to throw. And he's got Sneed. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Ring him.
10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
No, Delonte.
Jackson throwing once more. It's complete to
Ring
Sneed.
Devontae?
Yep.
Now the Ravens going to
My
use one of
slime
their
buffs.
timeouts. It's just their first.
Baby
so
dice.
down to 2
Wow.
remaining
I think
as
he-
we step
I think he
aside
left it.
here in the 4th quarter.
I think he left
To
it.
the right, Ingram
Yo, I'm real like, I be like real hurt.
is going to get him
Like,
stopped
I
up
be
just
like
shy of the
sick him
10.
up.
Giving
Dude,
5
the
on the
one thing I
carry
know
there,
he
it'll be
hurt.
2nd down. 2nd and 5 now. Jackson, and this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15.
You good, Devontae?
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down movement. The Ravens on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This
you
is
good,
3rd and
Delonte?
9. Jackson sliding out of the pocket, and that is incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch
That
his
Tyree,
feet.
how you feel about that Tyree Hill catch?
Footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Oh, Lord.
Remember we said 11 o'clock. You got 15 minutes.
I am, but it doesn't take
11?
much to tell.
Oh, my
Those
God.
mechanics are
What? You
all
said y'all
over
was
the
gonna play
exactly what you
Fortnite
just
after.
footwork that led to the incompletion.
He can run for it, and he will. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Touchdown.
And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Sorry, Delonte.
Two-possession game. It's a two-possession game at this stage of the fourth. They needed points out of that one.
And obviously,
Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 39. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey.
If he wants to that way like a go-go.
They just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something?
Yeah, I'm sure y'all going to get up on it.
I think the confidence here.
Don't test my user.
Once you start getting those numbers up there,
My man's Lamar is 11 for 22. Delonte, you can't be that bad with Lamar, fool. My man's just, like, I never, like, fool.
So line of scrimmage
Like,
still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
He just cooked my user.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He gets it to Brown, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
I'm so hurt for him, bro. If he got cheated his whole...
Stepping up, he's going to... And he is into the end zone.
That was a great lead option.
Touchdown.
The game is over. Like, I won.
15 yards. As his guys are back within a single score.
Don't think he'll do it.
You never know that.
Well, Charles, he's already proven that he's not afraid to tuck that football down on the option, and he's into the end zone for the 2nd time in the game.
And that's exactly what you need from your quarterback. The ability to run the ball fearlessly. And in fact, many quarterbacks will tell you running the football doesn't scare them. Standing in the pocket and taking blindside hits, that's what terrifies them.
Alright.
Okay, come on, man.
This one taken from the 7.
What if as soon as he said that I got him return? Delonte, you would have lost it. You would have had enough of the ball.
I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Like, yeah, you understand that. Just because you had the Ravens the number 1 seed, you wasn't going to win. You learned that I am a GOAT.
Percentage, throw with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Dummy!
And look at this. They did the tackle they needed. It's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Watkins, the intended receiver. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it?
I gotta get back, I gotta get back. I gotta get back. Come on, it's
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Are you going for 2 or are you gonna be safe?
52 yards.
I went safe, man. Chat. Watch this chat.
The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This one taken from the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard.